Roan's Elite to Stealth Archer. This is Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, an open-world RPG where the main goal is to kill King Arthur and steal Excalibur. For an early access title, the combat feels meaty, satisfying, and brutal. Oh my god, he just one-shot me! Awaken Realms, the indie publisher behind the game, were crazy enough to sponsor me to play the 0.7 update. So join me on my adventure in becoming Avalon's deadliest stealth archer. First, we need a darling. You hear those dogs are free? Her name is Mummy Milkers. Miss Milkers wakes up in a prison cell. There's a dude that wants us to pick our starter class.
One of the cowards who shoot people from a distance.
Can you not be so judgmental? That's where you get your piece of stealth archer saved the day, giving us a key. The first thing we do with our freedom was stripping old mate, leaving him with only the shoes. Hey, I'm not gonna wear them. I had my first taste of combat, and the game teaches you very quickly to get good at parrying. I am not a filthy casual, so I tried again. On just the tiniest bit of power, all I could do was have a stab at it. Miss Milkers decided to explore a bit to see if there is anything that could help her. Okay, there goes my first luck beat. Oh, there we go. This potion is gonna help. She looks like she's ready to stab someone, and that she did. After getting her revenge, she found another dagger, putting it to good use on someone. Hey, they weren't sharing the cooking pot, alright? Speaking of sharing, Miss Milkers just wanted to share one of her classic recipes, onions and milk.
Nice.
Shitposting aside, you can actually cook edible fern. She then stumbled upon a man who was a pretty heavy sleeper, so we borrowed his short bow and arrows, using it to test the game's snake attack mechanic. Okay, this is gonna be pretty fun. Miss Milkers tried crossing the bridge, thinking it was just an invisible meme, but ended up falling victim to a prank. In order to cross the bridge, we had to touch a statue and be teleported to a different world where we gained the power to slow time and cross weird bridges. Soon we encountered a lone enemy. I tried fighting him, but he had a fire spell that was almost impossible to dodge. The second time was the charm, as old mate turned into a pincushion. That fire spell is mine now, bestie. After admiring the particles coming from the portal, we arrive at the bench, meeting a guy that gives us an important quest.
I need you to kill King Arthur.
That do be sounding kind of fun, but you're tired from all the yapping in the dialogue and lack of killing, so we lit a bonfire. This allows us to level our character. I picked 2 skills under perception, one being the good old stealth archer classic of increasing snake damage by 25%, and the other one increasing damage the further away the enemy is. Each level up, we gain a stat point as well. I went into dexterity to increase my range damage and reduce my dash cost. Once we were done leveling up, we set sail for Avalon.
The only thing you remember is the deafening roar of cracking wood and then darkness.
Oh my god, those dogs are fraying. The other lady on the boat didn't make it, which is okay because we got a sea cape out of it. Me when I spent a week modding Skyrim.
Be very quiet, we're hunting Milkos. That was a warm-up shot, I did miss.
What the hell is that little creature? After doing a little bit of silly hunting, I realized I only had 2 arrows left in. On our quest for more arrows, Miss Milkers ran into 2 angry peasants, and there is only one way of shutting them up. Did he actually just throw a rock at me? Anyways...
Milk.
Next we encountered some dogs and decided to have a rest. Something is lurking in the dark. Oh my god, is this the map? Holy shit. Continuing the journey of Miss Milkers, she came across a bandit. Considering that we had no arrows, we had to improvise by slowing down time and stabbing as much as we can. This bandit had some arrows, which I immediately sent into the back of someone's head. This gave us a level up. The first hit against an unsuspecting enemy stuns them for 3 seconds. That sounds alright by me. Keep cranking that range damage, baby.
A new face? I haven't seen you before.
Hello, sweetie. It's Miss Milkers here. I would like some of your arrows, please, darling. We arrive at a castle. Hey, you good there, bestie? Open it up, please, sweetie, or I'll stab you. In town, I met the lovely inhabitants.
If not for their stupid rules, I'd punch you in the face, you patronizing jerk.
Oh, she's such a sweetie.
I'm Caden. And you? You don't look like a capable archer.
Excuse me. All the bandits that we put to sleep, they're worth a bounty.
You really like killing, don't you? Do you pierce them with arrows from afar?
Arrows? In it, bruv. I'm gonna spend 69 gold on arrows. Nice. Okay, being serious for once, let's take on a main quest mission. So for a bit of context, we need to talk to the captain, but the quartermaster won't let us unless we do an errand for him. Okay, hold on.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Lady of the Milkers found herself at the cemetery, where she proceeded to get jump scared. Holy crap, okay, Bone Boy, knock up on me there. Miss Milkers reacted quickly with a dodge and 2 arrows, reaching level 5 in the process. She further increased her sneak damage, but decided to level Perception this time. With Perception, we decrease our noise, increase our critical chance, make more gold selling stuff, and we're better at lockpicking. Okay, that enemy you just saw, I probably spent the next hour trying to kill him. My first problem was, I was very low on arrows, and whenever the arrows hit, I would tickle him. My daggers barely did anything as well, and I don't think stone catches on fire. I died many times, but I am a gamer, and gamers never truly die, they just respawn. And that's when I had an epiphany. Stealth Archer was always the answer. Next, Miss Milkers faced a deadly necromancer. By having no arrows was when she figured out throwing knives are quite effective. After dispatching the necromancer, she acquired the Bone Boy summon spell. This Bone Boy was pretty clutch, distracting enemies for Miss Milkers to deliver the final blow. On this enemy was where I had to make the hardest decision of the game. Do I put shoes on Miss Milkers for the bonus snake damage? Damn, Miss Milkers going Assassin's Creed here. Returning back to the city, we have to solve the issue of running out of arrows. So Miss Milkers crafted as much as she can. Okay, I have 176 arrows now. Surely I won't run out. She then tackled a tougher side question, cooking something edible. Okay, have your mama's pie.
Yes. Still tastes like shit.
Yo, what the f? Sick of the ungrateful city people, Miss Milkers decided to take on a stronghold in the sneakiest way possible. On one of the bodies, she found a longbow. This bow was a much needed upgrade. Armed with a new shiny bow, she started to collect bounties all across Avalon. Eventually handing it in to our favorite NPC.
Pierce them with arrows?
Using the gold from the bounties, she traveled north into Canuck, getting a pet horse and settling on a farm. Nah, I'm just messing with ya. There was a lot more shit to do, but it'll be more fun if you find out for yourself. So I think we'll leave Miss Milkers here with, whatever she's doing. And I'll take a break from shitposting to give you my honest response. I did play the previous update before getting my hands on 0.7. There is a big improvement in craftings, like the lighting really makes the game pop, especially in the new Canuck area. I run this game on the high settings on a 4070, and as you can see from my recorded footage, it's actually gorgeous, right? The city density in Canuck did give me a drop in frames, which I'll show on the screen right now, but it really wasn't unplayable. Character progression for me was really engaging. I felt invested in developing Mummy Milkers from nothing to being a broken stealth archer. By the time I finished my recording, I'd Gamer Girl Groin set in, my crit chance up to 50%, and my range damage was a bit silly. The perks were pretty useful for my character. For instance, 100% increased sneak attack damage and dealing 50% more damage to far enemies was a match made in heaven. Another fun perk was the one that made my arrows pierce an enemy. The overhaul to the stand perk system is a big step in the right direction, and it did feel intuitive for a new player like me. Getting skill level ups, for example archery from shooting enemies or stealth from snaking, a constant dopamine hit. It hit me right in the monkey brain hearing the sound effects and seeing the number go up. The difficulty was nicely balanced. The enemies destroyed me if I made a mistake, but it felt pretty fair. I should probably stop playing glass cannons. The quick travel system is fast and fluent. There's no loading screen, so it's seamless. The combat felt meaty and impactful. I played as an archer, and seeing my arrows chunk enemies was great. I especially liked how violent the throwing daggers were. It felt like it had a lot of weight to it. I'm not usually a spellcaster by any means, but using the bird to distract and entangle my enemies was very useful during my playthrough. Weirdness Encounters is an event that happens when you rest at a bonfire without using ethereal cobwebs to make a protective barrier. It was pretty funny to get destroyed by a bear at low level, but when you progress your character, it seems more of an annoyance to deal with than a challenge. Improvements on this for me would be an increased variety in events and having the intensity cranked up, making it more of an incentive to use the cobwebs. Weapon upgrades in the game have a 50% chance to fail, which is a pretty big gamble. I spent my entire playthrough with unupgraded weapons, and the only time I tried to upgrade, I failed it, and there went all me gold. Unidentified items could use some adjustment. Enemies sometimes drop these, and you have to spend ethereal cobwebs to identify them. Out of all the drops, I mainly identified resources that I didn't really care about, with the only interesting item being an amulet. I would love to see some adjustment to make it feel more worthwhile. In conclusion, I do see a lot of potential in this game. It had a real cozy vibe to it, and I really enjoyed my time. It's lovely to see the amount of progress in just one update. Painted Grail: The Fall of Avalon is set to release in 2025, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Thank you so much, Awaken Realms, for sharing your game with me, and thank you, sweeties, for watching.